Greetings and salutations, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Hoosier Brother. I'm the older of the two brothers. My name's Christian. With me, as always, is my younger brother, Evan.
I mean, you always think to yourself, man, we've really reached the bottom. Rock bottom. You tell yourself, you can't get lower than this. It's rock bottom. You're at the bottom. But then, wouldn't you know it, you see the excavation crew coming along, and they've got not just the pickaxes and the shovels. No, man. They got the equipment. They're ready to dig, baby, and we can go deeper.
Hell yeah. They got that crazy drill from that movie where they had to get to the center of the earth because the core stopped spinning. Super drill, getting us further and further down, because I don't know if you know, little brother, but things have gotten bad.
Things have gotten pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Ask me how bad.
How bad? How bad?
What's that? War were declared.
But
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
because if you ask different people, then like it's not a war, but we're fighting somebody.
Somebody's fighting somewhere for some reason.
Yeah, Americans are dying for reasons? Question mark. But that's a bit ahead of the game, isn't it, little brother?
Just a little bit. I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves just a smidge.
But before we even get into all of that, last time on Who's Your Brother, we rolled a mission on Morton's list, a quest, if you will, to go play children's games from around the world. And I believe we were both successful in that. Little brother, what did you play?
So, I did a little bit of looking, and I came up with... This is a game from Nigeria. It is similar to Follow the Leader, and it's called Kapokoro. I believe I'm saying that right. And the way it works is it is a head-to-head game. Players face each other and clap their hands together to a rhythm. So it is clap, pause, clap, pause, clap, 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 pause. And on the final pause, both the leader and the challenger kick out one of their legs. If the challenger's leg mirrors the leg of the leader, in a best 2 out of 3, they take the place of the leader. And if you don't, then you go to the back of the line. I proposed this to my roommates, and I was like, "Hey, you want to play this game that I found from Nigeria?" and yeah, played it for a bit, had a bit of fun.
Well, hell yeah, man. Was that the only one you played?
I had one more. This one a little bit tougher to play in my old age. It is from Pakistan, and it is similar to tag, and it is called Unch Neech, which loosely translates to above, below. Before the game begins, one player who is selected to be it chooses either Unch above or Neech below. If Unch is chosen, players are only safe when they are on the ground. And if Neech is chosen, players are only safe when they are on top of something, like a stump, a bench, or a piece of playground equipment.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. So y'all ran around and played that one?
A little bit. It was tough for the climbing bit was not exactly my forte, but...
Fair enough. I played a couple games. I chose games that were easier on my body because I felt a similar way. I kept reading things like running around, climbing. I was like, no, absolutely not.
No, let's not.
I gotta act my age. But so I found a board game from China called Ji Gua Qi, otherwise known as watermelon chess.
Okay.
Has no watermelons. All it is, it's a little circular shaped board with a circle in the middle and a cross shape going across and 4 half circles on opposite sides of each other. And at every and you have 6 pieces. It's a 2-player game, and you set them up in a specific pattern. And then the goal of the game is you move one piece, one little section at a time, and you're trying to surround the other pieces. And if you can get one of their pieces surrounded, then it's eliminated. And then the first person down to 2 pieces loses.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, that sounds neat.
It was a strategy game, and I haven't played a lot of strategy board games in a while. So it kind of reignited. It was funny. I originally intended it to play it with my game night people, but I wasn't able to have game night last week because work ran too long. So instead, I played it with my fiance, and it was funny because at first I'm just sitting there thinking for a while, and she's like, "It's not that deep. Just move a piece." I was like, "You're right. Neither of us are really any good." So I'm just kind of moving them around at random at first, but then I'm like, "No, wait, I've got an idea. I've got a plot." And I ended up being victorious in the game, but it was a lot of fun, and I was able to literally create the board with a pen, a plate, and a cup by tracing the circles and whatnot. But even if I didn't have that, you could just draw a rough hand one, and we played it with pennies and nickels.
And there you go. I mean, you making things on a budget, you know?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. The other game that I played is called Semet Orang Gajah, which is an Indonesian game. It's basically paper, rock, scissors, but instead you throw out either a pinky, an index finger, and a thumb, representing an ant, a man, and an elephant. Man beats ant, elephant beats man, ant beats elephant.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Yeah. So I also played that one with my fiance a couple times, and then we tied. And then when it came time to throw again, I flipped through the bird. The fourth secret thing, bird.
Oh, boy, you just think you're so goddamn clever, don't you?
Nah, I just thought it was funny. Yeah, this is gonna be funny because we were. Yeah, because she was like, I don't know what beats what. I was like, just throw out a finger. I'll tell you if you win. So I had fun doing this. It was a good time.
I agree. This was a good one. This was a great challenge.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Thanks, Morton.
Rest in peace, bud.
Rest in motherfucking peace. All right, we have a format here at the show. It's based on an old saying. Little brother, what's the saying?
That saying is, if you give the people bread and circuses, they will never revolt.
That is correct. So we start you off with the bread, a little bit of food news. The goings on of fast food. What odd things are they offering you? Who's successful? Who's failing? What's good in front of you? And what nonsense is RFK up to?
We will then move you very quickly as we can, at least, into the circuses, where we'll talk about entertainment news, the movies, the shows. I like to talk about video games and occasionally D&D because, Jesus Christ, Wizards of the Coast is incompetent as they come. But That's gotta wait.
Yeah, we'll get to that. And after we get to that, we'll get to the revolt, which is just the news of the world and how revolting it all is. And boy, howdy, it is absolutely fucking revolting and getting worse by the minute. But before we do that, let's start off. Let's get this bread.
Let us get this bread, brother. Shall you go first or shall I?
I'll start us off. There was a big to-do when the McDonald's CEO put out a video launching their new product, the Big Arch. Now, it looks like a standard sandwich. The commercials look great, but I'm looking at this actual picture of it, and of course, it is a sloppy, disgusting-looking McDonald's burger. But the thing about it was the way in which this dude chose to share it. He makes these little videos where he launches McDonald's product. Apparently, he's been doing this for some time. But the one for the Big Arch kind of got a little well-known here. Went a little viral because he did it. He's talking about... he keeps being like, this is an excellent product. He refuses to call it food or a burger, but keeps referring to it as a product. And he talked about how he's excited to eat it, and then he's like, all right, I'm going to take a bite. And then he takes a bite, turns it to face the camera, and you can see that it is the smallest bite imaginable. But this man is going to deny what you see with your own eyes. And he's like, that's a big bite. And it's like, that is not, sir. That is absolutely not a big bite. Did
he actually say, physically, out loud, that's a pretty big bite?
He did. He 100% says that's a big bite. I am going to send you a link for this, and you can watch it at your leisure, little brother. Let's see. Here's the Business Insider article I'm using as reference, and if you scroll down, you'll see the Instagram video.
Oh my god, perfect. You know what? I'll watch that later. I'm gonna save that.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he refers to it as product. He's like, that's a big bite. So anyway, of course, it was the subject of ridicule. The CEO of Burger King immediately made a video of him chowing down on a Whopper. I think that guy actually enjoys Whoppers. Wendy's roasted him on it, Twitter, I do believe. And everybody's basically just been giving him shit. Like, what the fuck is this, y'all? Uh, Holy cow, God, that is a big burger. Yeah, he describes it as a big bite and calling the burger, I don't even know how to attack it. Yeah, anyway, yeah, no, Wendy's just roasted him. McDonald's, Burger King roasted him. Everybody just having a laugh at McDonald's expense because, yeah, no, this was ridiculous, and this dude just tried to sell it as like, wow, this is incredible. I can't wait to try this for y'all to try this product.
Consume product, please.
Here's what it was. Wendy's president had a video of him enjoying a Baconator and a Frosty. That's what it's basically been. Everybody else just being like, I actually like our food. Like, just doing the least and being like, see, I actually enjoyed this burger. Not product, burger.
Oh, man. You know, sometimes I think about eating a Baconator again, and then my stomach goes, if you even fucking look at that goddamn mound of grease and bacon, I will fucking kill you.
Did I ever tell you the Baconator song?
The Baconator? What? No. What is this?
My buddy Freak Show, back when we were younger, and the Baconator first came out, he came up with the Baconator song that we would sing every time we got Baconators. It goes like this. 2 slices of beef, 2 slices of cheese, and more bacon than a killer really needs. Baconator. 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 That's the Baconator song.
Fuck, that's incredible. I love that.
Fuck yeah. Wendy's, if you use that, be sure to give me a slice of the cheese or a slice of the bacon.
Oh, Wendy's, if you sue that, God help us, my brother will sue you for so fucking much.
For so many Baconators.
That's all I want. The legal settlement is just Baconators. That's it.
Right? Free Baconators. Wherever I go. Just a card that lets me walk into Wendy's that just says free Baconators.
Oh, God. Can you even eat a Baconator anymore, man?
I do sometimes. Like, because occasionally when we're on a road trip, Wendy's is her favorite place to get like a grab-and-go meal. Get the 4 for $4 or whatever. Or the Biggie Bag, whatever they fucking call it now.
Whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, but usually when we stop there, I'll be like, I'll have a Baconator. Because it's few and far between. And like, I can usually get through it before I'm like, oh yeah, fast food is bad.
I don't know. I just think about eating it, like that gross, meaty, like greasiness, and my whole body's just like, oh God, dude, don't. What? No, don't.
You remember that I ate the Double Down.
That's, you know what? Yes, folks, for those of you who don't remember, because it's been a while since we've mentioned it, my brother is in fact an avid enjoyer of the KFC Double Down.
I was an enjoyer of the Double Down. Nowadays, if they put it out, I'd be like, nah, man, I'll still eat a Famous Bowl. I like a Famous Bowl. But, like, if you're just giving me, like, here's 2 hunks of chicken with some bacon in between it and some sauce, I'm like, I don't know, guys. Maybe some bread on that. And some cheese.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But, yes, in my early 30s, I did, in fact, consume the Double Down. And it's one of those sandwiches where you can hear your heart begging for mercy.
It's true. It's true. But, hey... Speaking of making our heart stop, I got something here that'll make it beat really fast, and then it'll stop.
Okay.
So we're all familiar with Dunkin, the coffee chain that had donuts that were so bad they literally cut donuts off of their name. That because remember they used to be Dunkin' Donuts. I don't let people forget this. They used to be Dunkin' Donuts, but their donuts are so shit that they're just Dunkin' now.
Right? Yeah. Like nobody's here for the donuts. You're here for the coffee. Apparently, we make a pretty decent cup of coffee as far as fast food goes.
First of all, I want to make something abundantly clear to everyone listening, and this is my personal pan pizza hot take here. Dunkin' Donuts coffee is like, bad. It's not good. Dunkin' Donuts coffee is convenient, but it is not good. I make a better cup of coffee at home than I do getting it at a Dunkin'. But, you're on the road, you need something quick, you pull into a Dunkin', you get an iced coffee, you move on with your life. And you think, man, I just wasted money on this. But again, you move on. But hey, you ever wanted like a lot of crappy coffee? Like a lot of it all at once? Well, then I have a deal for you. an absurd amount. Like, truly, I need to state this as clearly as possible. An unreasonable amount of coffee. No person should be consuming this much coffee in such a short span of time. Fuck, dude. If it's Dunkin', it's not even that much coffee. It's mostly like creamer and like fucking sugar. It's not even that much coffee. But I digress. In 10 select locations on the East Coast, I believe it's in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Go fucking figure, it's fucking New Hampshire. No offense, New Hampshire.
This is so New Hampshire.
But Dunkin's there are 10 locations in those two states that offer a 48-ounce bucket. Yes, a fucking bucket of coffee. It's iced coffee in particular, and I think they're refreshers too. But nobody's getting it for the refresher. You're getting the iced coffee in this. And yeah, hey, everyone at home, do me a favor. Look this fucker up. It's a bucket. It's just a fucking plastic bucket that they are serving you coffee in now.
They looked at people just chugging coffees, and they were like, no, we can give them more. These sloppy fucks, they just want a whole bunch of Dunkin' right fucking now.
A
Iced
big old
coffee
bucket. You have
Yeah,
to cradle it like a child.
Yeah, no, I am looking at it. It's like a small pail that you would take to the beach. It's got a handle and everything. And they're doing the little ice shake. Is there any sound better than this? Oh my!
Yes, many actually. A child's laughter for one, but we'll get into that later. But fucking, why do you need this? You know what the fuck? The thing that fucks me up the most is that the stores, according to this article that I'm reading, are struggling to keep it in stock. So not only is it there, but it's so fucking popular that stores like, we can barely keep it in stock. It saddens me.
Yeah.
It saddens me a great deal.
Guys, this is showing a complete and utter lack of respect for you as customers. They look at you and they go, look at these sloppy piggies. They can't stop drinking this. We'll just give them a full fucking bucket. And when they run out of the buckets, you know what's next? They'll just give you a fucking trough.
A trough of iced coffee. You can kneel down and take laps of it.
Oh, good fucking God.
God, I'm gonna say this. Just we as Americans, like collectively as Americans, the other countries are looking at us. We are never beating the fat fuck allegations from other countries, dude. We're just not.
Not once, not never.
Like they look at this and like, you guys drink 48-ounce tubs of iced coffee. I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
You buy
really
gallons of
too.
barbecue sauce, kegs of ketchup.
The ketchup, never forget. And you can buy your meals with pan coin.
Ugh, fucking pan coin. I hate it here.
Oh God, we're never beating the fat fuck allegations, man. It's not happening.
Well, not if RFK has anything to say about it, because, ladies and gentlemen, he's coming for Dunkin'.
Oh, that's right. He is. Tell about it.
Oh, yeah. RFK has gone on record blasting Dunkin' and Starbucks and saying that their drinks are too sugary, which, you know, he's probably not incorrect on that. Let's see. We're going to ask Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, show us the safety data that show it's okay for a teenage girl to drink an iced coffee with 115 grams of sugar in it. Which is, of course, hilarious. Him asking for safety data. Like, hey, bro, I've got a whole bunch of safety data on fucking vaccines. Do you care to see that shit?
Absolutely not. Perish and die.
Fucking RFK. This is not a serious fucking man.
No, no, you're not a. Every time, I don't know if you're familiar with the there was a meme from this show called Succession, and I think about it every now and then because it really is. You are not serious people.
Yeah, absolutely not. The governor of Massachusetts, where Dunkin' is based, she posted a "come and take it" flag on social media featuring Dunkin's logo.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't know if he knows this, but he's gonna have to fight Ben Affleck about this.
Yeah, it's true. Fucking Ben Affleck, being the Dunkin man that he is,
Hmm.
Well, hang on. You know what? Um, I'm gonna bring up a terrible memory for everyone here. He's gonna have to fight Ben Affleck,
Hmm.
and then he's gonna have to fight Al Pacino. Does anyone remember when Al Pacino did a Dunkin commercial mid movie for Adam Sandler?
I don't remember this. What movie was that?
That was Jack and Jill, which is not surprising that you don't remember it
Oh,
because nobody watched it.
yeah, I never saw that one. I saw the trailers for that. I was like, I don't need to see this.
And you're right. You were so, so right.
Yeah. This did not look like peak Adam Sandler.
And it's not.
Yeah.
It's not at all.
Hilariously enough, going back and watching peak Adam Sandler, I'm like, well, this was funny when I was younger.
Oh,
Uh,
man. Going back and watching Peak Adam Sandler is like, what happened to you, man? You used to be cool.
yeah, you used to be cool, bro. But yeah, so good luck. Ah, good luck to Duncan. Fucking not to RFK. Fuck that guy. Good luck to the worm in RFK's brain.
Shout out to the RFK brainworm. We haven't mentioned you in a while. Hope you're doing well.
It is. It's fucking thriving, eating that man's brain as he decides that he wants to take on Duncan. What an asshole. Oh, and he's doing something else shitty, but that's gonna have to wait for the fucking revolt because RFK just sucks. Did you have any
Yeah,
other
he
bread?
does. No, I think. Oh wait, no. I did have one more. I just want to quickly mention this one. Just a very quick shout out. So Temu or Temu, whichever one.
Mhm.
Recently,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
not. It's been brought to my attention that Temu apparently, for some inexplicable reason, they fucking sell meat.
What? That
Yeah.
no, that can't be correct.
Nah, apparently, not only can you buy poorly made, like keyboards and shit, and, pillows that will feel like ass in a couple of minutes, you can also buy, you can buy fucking meat from Temu. You
Yeah,
can just buy meat from them.
fantastic. That is what I've been waiting for. Third-rate cheap meat.
It's what the people crave, honestly.
It's got to be knockoff, right? So it's not Wagyu, it's like Wag Us.
It has to be something.
Mm.
I don't know what, but it has to be something. Otherwise, this unspeakable evil just exists in the world. And we all kind of have to live with it.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this: that something it has to be could be meat, but I'm not guaranteeing that it is.
I make no promises that it is meat. It's a big old question mark, is what it is.
It's people. The Wagyu Temu is people.
People.
What? No, it's not people. People are too expensive. It's just rat.
Wow, we're referencing Soylent Green and Demolition Man.
That's right. It's a rat burger. It's pretty good.
Oh, fucking hell. Shout out Demolition Man. Great fucking flick, dog.
Absolutely. Love Demolition Man. Okay. I've got a couple things that I'm just going to rapid fire through here since,
Go.
yeah, shit's crazy. Papa John's is closing up to 300 locations, it seems, for poor performance. And to that, I say, ha ha ha, suck it, Papa John. Your pizza was mid at its best.
It's true. It's true.
Also, a old buddy of mine got killed while working for Papa John's, and they made promises they never delivered on. So suck shit. I know they've kind of pushed out John from Papa John, but as a Hoosier, I've got to be like, that guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's true. As a Ball State grad, I have to be like, that guy fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm. I was much happier when Shaq took over, but they should have called it Papa Shaq's.
I agree. I think Papa Shaq would have been a great one, honestly.
Right? They still have the chance. I think if they want to, they should just rebrand as Papa Shaq's, and I think they'll see a bit of an uptick. Partner with the NBA.
Yeah, because that's going great.
Yeah. In other news, I have a couple of new food, quote unquote, products. Shout out McDonald's. That I want to tell you about, little brother. First,
Please enlighten me. I'm so frightened.
first and foremost, are you familiar with Great Wolf Lodge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Great Wolf Lodge is introducing the ranch milkshake.
I don't know if I love that.
I definitely fucking don't. It looks foul
I
just looking
don't.
at it.
I don't love that. In
Mhm.
fact, no. Amendment. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate it so much, actually. That's diabolical.
Yeah.
That's evil.
It is a limited time ranch milkshake that blends vanilla ice cream with ranch dressing and garnished with crispy chicken, carrots, celery, whipped cream, and a sweet and salty lime rim.
Boy, I'm gonna be honest. That sounds awful.
The release coincides with National Ranch Day, which is today. I always thought of today as Mario Day, but I guess it's also National Ranch Day.
I mean, Jesus Christ, man. That's like one of the worst things I've ever heard in my entire life. That's awful. That's dreadful.
I have something worse.
Fuck. Of course you do.
Well, at least I think so. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup toothpaste.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't like that.
Yep.
No, I don't like that. That's why. What?
Iconic flavor. All new tube.
I feel like I need Chris Hansen in here to give like the. Would you look at yourself?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, no.
What are you doing?
Yeah, no. This is giving real Jurassic Park vibes of scientists were so busy wondering if they could, they didn't stop to ask if they should.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Why? Hey, yeah. Hi. I don't know how to ask this politely, so I'm not gonna try. Why did you make that?
Right. Because God is dead and we're hate fucking the corpse, man.
I mean, man, that's just deeply evil. Like, not even just like unpleasant. Not even like, oh, I don't really like that. That's just like that just feels like straight up evil.
Yeah, no, it doesn't feel good, man. I can definitely say that.
Well, it's
God.
all kind of dreadful here, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, it's insanely dreadful. So I don't know if it's sold out or not, but yeah, there's Reese's toothpaste. I hate it here.
Oh boy. Okay, well, I think that's enough bad news for right now.
Yeah, I think that bread is sufficiently baked, so it's time for the circuses. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hoosier Brothers circuses. Please pay no mind to all the crying clowns. They all just got drafted into war. Because I don't know if you know this, but
War were declared.
sort of. But that's the next section. Right now, it's time for the circuses. What you got for us, little brother? I believe Wizards of the Coast is up to some fuckery.
Oh, they certainly are. They certainly are. And that fuckery is, boy, just all kinds of stupid. So what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me break this down just a little bit here. So the way it's working is D&D is not exactly an extremely quote unquote sustainable product. You know, you release the expansions, people buy them, people have fun with them, and we all kind of move on with our lives. You know,
Right.
But Wizards of the Coast kind of sat there and went, what if we could make more money off these stupid bastards? What if we could do that? But how would we do it?
Right.
Well, with the way video games do it. Seasonal content. And pretty much everyone went, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, wait, what?
So here's what's gonna happen. Wizards of the Coast is now gonna start doing seasonal content.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like this is a live service video game or some shit. We're gonna start having seasonal content.
Do they give any examples of what this might include?
No one's really sure what it means, brother of mine. No one's quite sure what this means or what the hell they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all just kind of left sitting here, scratching our heads, going, "What do you mean seasonal?" Because it's not like you're not gonna release like a paid expansion every like 3 to 4 months, right? That'd be insane.
Right?
That'd be fucking ludicrous.
Right?
You're not gonna do that, right, Wizards of the Coast? right? You're not gonna do that, right? We're all just gonna have to kind of wait. We're all kind of in a wait and see sort of moment here, you know? We're all kind of sitting with bated breath going, what the hell were they talking about when they said that?
So they've announced fuckery, but they haven't released fuckery?
Correct. Fuckery is definitely on the table. We just don't know what that means.
Fuckery is afoot.
Correct.
Well, that sounds awful. Way to take something awesome and be like, hey, how can we fuck this up? This definitely sounds like a C-suite private equity idea.
Yeah, a little bit. So, like I said, everyone who plays D&D is kind of sitting, look, I already have everything I need. I got all the expansion books I want, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I got everything I need. And anything else that I need/want, I'll go to Wikipedia for it, dude. Wikipedia is free. I don't need you.
Right.
Wizards of the Coast. It's argued if I ever actually did.
Right. Everything's on the internet now. Nobody needs you anymore. We all have the basic ideas, but apparently they still think like, no, we can inject fresh life into this and they can give us fresh money.
No. Go fuck yourself. Thank you.
Give us the money!
We want more money.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. Everybody's getting poorer. They've stopped giving us the bread and circuses, and now we need a subscription model for the bread and circuses.
Correct. What if we made a subscription model, but you had to pay a lot of money to use it?
Brilliant.
Slap it in the oven, easy bake.
Hold on.
Of course. Fuck, it's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. That's all there is anymore.
Yeah, it's true. It's all kind of awful here. But you know what? We're making it work. Well, that was one of mine. Oh, also, just as a quick programming note, because it's funny for me. So they recently made a bunch of changes to D&D that literally nobody liked. So they were like, and everyone was like, okay, so it's like, it's 5.5. And Wizards of the Coast were like, no, it's still 5th edition. It's D&D like Next or some stupid shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
People went, okay, so what you're saying is it's still just like regular ass D&D, right?
Right.
And they were like, oh, all right. And eventually they were like, oh, all right, fine. It's just regular ass D&D. It's 5.5 edition. We were like, thank you. Okay, so they're officially calling it 5.5 now.
Well, good on them for doing the bare fucking minimum.
Here's the thing. I will in fact still be calling it. I will still in fact not be using it because I don't like it because I think it sucks. But that's just me. All right, we're back from talking about our D&D characters. We talked about our D&D characters for like a while there.
A little bit too long, yeah.
So that's just gonna get cut. I don't know if there's really a clamor to hear us talk about D&D. Fuck it, I don't know. We'll do a whole separate bonus episode.
Oh, you know what?
Of us just talking about D&D.
You know what, people? If you want to listen to it, I'll put it at the end. I'm going to put it after the music stops. I'll tack a little bit, and then you'll hear us talk, here's my D&D character. And then it'll end with, oh, we should probably cut all this out.
Rad. Love that.
Fantastic. All right. A post-credit scene, if you will.
There you go. I like it.
All right. On to some bad news. This one's a little personal for me. Bruce Campbell, well-known, beloved icon, announced recently that he has cancer.
Tragic, terrible. I love Bruce Campbell, man. The first time I ever saw him was in, of all things, it was in the first Spider-Man movie. And I was like, who's that? He's kind of funny.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Sam Raimi, the director of the Spider-Man movies, of course, also directed the Evil Dead movies, which is where they both got their start. So, yeah, and he's great in those Spider-Man movies.
He's fucking awesome in those Spider-Man movies. I love him in those. He's in all three.
All three. He gives Spider-Man his name. He is the only person to defeat him in Spider-Man 2.
Correct.
And then, of course, he's the maitre d' at the French restaurant.
Which, top tier gag, can I just say?
Yeah. He's also Pizza Papa in the last Doctor Strange movie, because the last Doctor Strange movie was directed by Sam Raimi. So, of course, Bruce Campbell shows up. Two things that always show up in a Sam Raimi movie is Bruce Campbell and the Delta 88. That's what it is. A 1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88, affectionately known as the Classic. It was the car that they drove in the first Evil Dead movie. And then if you look in like the backgrounds of all of his movies, you'll see it. Anytime a car is getting flung around in like a movie or some shit, in a Sam Raimi movie, you can see it. Or it's parked in a parking lot. But either way, so yeah, Bruce Campbell, he hasn't said what kind. He just put out a post saying that he has cancer and that it is treatable but not curable. So he's going to get the treatment. He's taking a step back from appearances for the summer, but not curable. Then chances are, at some point in the future, this will be the thing that claims Bruce Campbell.
No, it's terrible. I'm so deeply saddened by that. Like I said, I love Bruce Campbell. He's great. How can you not?
Mm-hmm. He's funny. He's personable. He's a B movie king. He tried to make it as a star, and it never really worked out. But anytime I went to a horror convention and Bruce Campbell was there, his line was the longest. Everybody in the horror movie realms and in the B movie, they love Bruce Campbell, and we have nothing but mad respect. He's great in basically everything he's ever been in. The Evil Dead series is fantastic. The TV show that they did a few years back was also incredible. They've never made bad Evil Dead content. We're very lucky with it. He had recurring roles. Sam Raimi did the Hercules and Xena shows.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
So Bruce Campbell showed up in those a lot as Autolus, I think, or something. Some sort of king of thieves. He also had his own show, Jack of All Trades. And then Briscoe County Jr., the sci-fi western. That's a fun show.
I do not think I'm familiar with that one.
Oh, it was only on for one season. Bruce Campbell was the star. He was Briscoe County Jr. It's also got original Gomez Adams from the 60s show.
Shit.
Is it John Astin? John Astin, not Sean. And Shown Up from motherfucking Enter the Dragon.
No fucking way, really?
Yeah, he plays Briscoe County's frenemy, rival, because Briscoe County's a bounty hunter, and
right.
Shown Up is his rival.
Huh.
Yeah,
I'll be damned.
It's an awesome fucking show, dude. Only on for like one season. Oh, and the guy who played the main villain, Billy Drago. He played John Bly, the main villain in it. You've probably seen him in things. He's got a very recognizable face, and he was always a villain. But yeah, Lord Bowler was the name of Julius Carey's character, the guy who played Shona.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's just incredible.
Fuck yeah. John Astin played the mad scientist who was always like being like, I've invented a rocket or something, that was ahead of its time.
Yeah, of course.
So it was a great show. Bruce Campbell's great in it. But yeah, Bruce Campbell, he was also in like weird stuff too, like Kirby the Love Bug. He's in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Sky High.
Wait. Who is he in Cloudy?
He's the mayor.
Oh my god, that's Bruce Campbell?
That's Bruce motherfucking Campbell.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he's the mayor in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. The one who starts off like super short and then ends up like just fat, and he takes over the machine and causes everything to get fucked up. That's Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awesome. I love that.
Fuck yeah. Bruce Campbell is everywhere. He was also in a very popular show called Burn Notice, which was on for several seasons.
My mom loved Burn Notice. That was one of her favorite shows.
Burn Notice was a great show. Because every episode started the same, with the main dude be like, when you're a spy.
Well, when you say it like that, you make him sound kind of lame and douchey.
That's just, it worked for him, but like, when you watch it, like, when it's on repeat, you're like he just does this every episode. When you're a spy. But Bruce was his old buddy in that. He's great. But yeah, so Bruce Campbell has done great work for many years, and I feel very lucky. I was thinking to myself, have I ever met Bruce Campbell? Because every time he was at a convention, his line was too long. I did. I met Bruce Campbell many years ago. I had a full head of hair. That's how long ago.
Wow, that is a long time ago. Yeah, no offense.
Yeah, no, not only was it a full head of hair, it was when I had my long hair, and it was like down to the middle of my chest. But he had his second book out, because he put out a couple books. If Chins Could Kill is his first book, his autobiography. And then he wrote what was supposed to be the second part of his autobiography, but it turned into a fiction story, so he just wrote that. It's called Make Love the Bruce Campbell Way. But
Okay.
he did that while out promoting a movie he had made for the Sci-Fi Channel back before they had the budget for Sharknado. So,
Wow.
yeah. It's called The Man with the Screaming Brain. It's bad.
Okay.
It was, but he came out and they showed this movie in this little theater, and he did a Q&A after he did an autograph signing. I was the last person in. I was the last person to get an autograph. I barely made it. They were just about to shut down, but I lucked out. He signed my book, but I was there so late that I got front row in the movie theater, which is terrible for watching the movies. But they did the Q&A, and I was right in the front for it, and I've got great pictures of him from that Q&A.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
Yeah, so I feel very lucky that I got to meet Bruce Campbell, and he was funny. Somebody tried to invite him out to, oh God, that bar in Broad Ripple. What's the shitty bar? The Alley Cat.
Oh, yeah, that shithole.
Yeah, somebody tried to invite him to the Alley Cat, and he goes, "You want me to go to some place called the fucking Alley Cat? Absolutely not." And he also described making the movie The Man with the Screen Brain as like, we made it in Czechoslovakia, where they have cars there that are 2-cylinder, which is basically a weed eater on wheels.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, Bruce Campbell.
Yeah. So, I get well, Bruce Campbell. I know you said it's not curable, but I hope that you can fight it for as long as you can, man, and that it's not too much of a hassle. I wish the best for you, Bruce. This sucks.
I agree. Honestly, exactly the same for me. Love you, buddy. Be well.
All right. Do you have any other circuses?
Yeah, hey, I got a quick shout out for everyone out there who remembers this fucking disaster. Remember I talked a little bit ago about Highguard? Who here remembers Highguard?
Oh, I know.
Well, boy howdy do I have some truly devastating but not at all shocking news. And when I say devastating, I mean, who gives a shit? Well, you know what? I shouldn't say that because somebody gives a shit. But we'll get to that in a sec. Highguard is officially shutting down. In fact, as of recording this episode, it is 3:10. It is shutting down on the 12th. So in 2 days from the time of this recording, Highguard is shutting down. Oh no. What a nightmare.
Yeah. We barely knew ye.
Highguard, we barely knew you.
I literally only know you from the time my brother mentioned you, that time I saw a meme about you on the internet, and now.
But fucking, of all goddamn people, motherfucking Jeff Keighley, the guy who I mentioned from like previously, who was talking like who promoted the game basically, who did like a lot of heavy lifting promotional material for this game, came out and was basically like, this is one of the darkest days in video game history. He tweeted this or some shit. He was like, this is one of the darkest days in video game history. And I don't have the tweets pulled up in front of me. I couldn't actually find them in time for this recording. But he mentions like people didn't appreciate the genius of Highguard. And I have to sit here, look at this and go, Jeff, what? Did you have like a mortgage writing on this or something? What the fuck are you talking about?
Like I said, I think he was betting on it on Polymarket.
He was fucking had a call sheet bet writing on it. But like, Jeff, buddy, let me break it down for you like this, dog. Highguard was a free game. Free. It cost you nothing. And I still didn't want to play the fucker. Deadlock, I know I keep bringing it up, but I've been playing a lot of it, and the game fucking kicks ass. Deadlock, you can't even get to that game yet without an invite code from somebody already playing it, and that is pulling numbers close to Overwatch, dude.
So,
like,
yeah.
Let me just say this much. In terms of the game front, all right? In terms of games, if you are just okay, that's not good enough. The video game market is extremely competitive nowadays. And you have to be, like, you have to be pretty on top of your shit. You have to be excellent in order to stand out anymore. You can't just be, it was all right. Because that's what people said about Highguard. It's all right. But nobody gives a shit about all right. If a game is good enough, people will play it. That is my definitive statement on situations like this.
Yeah. And motherfuckers like that think that they can keep putting out, like, this is the what did he say the worst loss or whatever.
One of the darkest days in video game histories.
Yeah, nah, man. You put out a basic ass game. I'm guessing. What was it trying to be like? Is this an Overwatch?
It was a hero shooter that was also like a tactical shooter that was also like a base defense game like Rainbow Six Siege that was also like there was like a storming mechanic to it, so you had like they had their base and you tried to invade their base, but it tried to be a lot of things. It probably tried to be too much, actually.
That's what it sounded like to me. Like they put too many eggs in too many baskets.
Like
Spread themselves a little bit thin.
You should have just focused on being one thing instead of trying to, reinvent the wheel and be four things.
It's not a bad thing to try to be like, hey, we'll be this thing and maybe also this thing, maybe even a secret third thing. Yeah, you gotta do at least one of them well.
You have to do something well, because again, God, I keep bringing it up. I'm going to talk about Deadlock again. Can I talk about Deadlock, please? Let me talk about Deadlock.
Go on, talk about Deadlock.
Deadlock is a third-person shooter, hero shooter, because you play as a different character. All of them have different abilities, but it's also a MOBA, which means it is for the unversed, that is a massive online battle arena. So you have lanes.
That's like an Overwatch, right?
Overwatch is more of a team shooter. A MOBA is more like League of Legends or Dota, if you're familiar with either of those.
I'm familiar with League of Legends.
There's like lanes and there's a jungle and you're trying to push towers and destroy the base, basically.
Right, okay. Yeah, I get that.
So, yeah, like, Deadlock's doing a lot of things, but it's doing all of them well. All of the characters feel unique in their playstyles. They have items that you can build that make you you can do different things even with the same character. Highguard was also a looter, fun fact. Yeah, you would go out and like open treasure chests and get tiered loot like it's Borderlands or some shit.
Ah, that's always fun. That's what people want. Loot crates.
So it's a baffling experience. I really thought we had all learned our lesson from the disaster that was motherfucking Concord. I thought we'd all learned something from that. Apparently not. Apparently we didn't learn shit.
We never learned.
Oh, learning in my neighborhood? I don't think so.
There was like a pretty famous like overhyped game in the 90s or the early 2000s that I can't quite recall. Somebody who had helped design like Doom and Quake was coming out and going solo, but his release was just awful.
No, I remember this one. Yeah.
Daikatana, I think, was the game.
That sounds right. Yeah, I feel like I do remember that one.
John Romero. Yeah.
John Romero.
Yeah. They had big hopes for this John Romero fella. He had worked on Wolfenstein 3D, Doom 2, Hexen, and Quake. And so then he went out and he was doing his own thing with Ion Storm, did Daikatana, and it was just it took too long. It was overhyped. So yeah, they've been doing this since 2000. And still, they never learn these lessons. Keep overhyping the games.
Overhype, underdeliver, baby. That's how we do it around here.
Yeah, I remember one for Xbox, which was called Fist of the Lotus or something. It was a fighting game that they were trying to launch their fighting game for Xbox. This is going to rival Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. And I got it, and I was like, this sucks. There was a couple.
This is really bad, actually.
Yeah, there were a couple good mechanics that I was like, they should incorporate this in Mortal Kombat. It'll be better in Mortal Kombat.
This would be better. What a grim statement to think about a video game. You're playing, and you're like, man, this would be way better in this other game that I like way more.
Yeah, absolutely. They tried, and I tried. I got really good, of course, with one character. I got my go-to character, but this game's not that great.
I mean, of course, you always have your main. Fighting games are built around that.
For sure. My go-to in Mortal Kombat still Sub-Zero.
Hey, all right. Always a classic.
But it's because I've been playing since the beginning, so I'm every game's got Sub-Zero.
They've all got Sub-Zero. They've all got Scorpion. It's fine.
Right, exactly. They don't all have Liu Kang.
Oh, what? Boo.
Yeah. Deadly Alliance does not have Liu Kang.
Boo.
because they killed him in the opening video.
Oh, what? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then he came back the next game as a zombie.
Well, yeah, everyone always comes back.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And then they like reset time a couple times in those video games. The lore for Mortal Kombat gets weird because
It gets very weird very quickly.
Because all those games connect.
Correct.
And there are 12 of them.
Yes.
Either way.
You do the math on that.
Yeah. So like I said, they've had to reset the timeline a couple times.
And we're like, no, this is the new timeline. Ignore that last shit. That doesn't matter.
All right. And we're getting rid of these characters everybody hates.
And then there's that one person, but I liked that character.
Yeah, but there are some characters who are pretty much universally hated.
That's true. That's true.
Jarek, Suhao. Nobody liked Jackie.
No, which is a shame.
Yeah. But when you play her stories, it's all about her dad's PTSD. Like, I need you to develop the character who you claim its story is. You know, like, I get it, Jax has PTSD. But these are not Jax's storylines. Either way.
Shout out Mortal Kombat. I love you, man.
Fuck yeah, Mortal Kombat. And suck it, Highground.
Suck it, Highguard. You were mediocre and middling. Jeff Keighley, I'm sorry you lost that call sheet bet, but, you know, you'll live.
Right. You just need to parlay that into something else. You can't. Maybe you can parlay it into a bets on the war, because that's where we're at. And little brother, let me tell you, it is revolting. Wouldn't you agree?
I completely agree.
Hell yeah.
I love democracy.
It's a trap! I am the Senate.
Not yet.
It's treason, then.
So this is how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
Welcome to the revolt, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I'll start right there. At least that's some of the good news with this insanely bad news about
War were declared.
although not quite, is that the usual rah-rahs haven't been rah-rahing as much. The war is, in fact, insanely unpopular, even with right-wing grifters.
I know. You know, I'm just as shocked as you are, frankly.
When you think about it, it's not terribly shocking, because the people who are upset about it are your Tucker Carlsons, your Matt Walshes, your Megyn Kellys. And the thing to know about those people is it's more like they don't want to assault people of color overseas. They think we have perfectly good people of color to assault here at home.
Oh, man. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Because these are all the people who are, like, super into all the ICE shit. Like, that's all well and good. But, man, now we're just doing stuff at the behest of Israel over in Iran. But, yeah, so war were declared in the early hours of, I believe, February 28th. The president, Donald Trump, oh, God,
Blech.
authorized strikes on Iran. And then in the afternoon of February 28th, those were carried out by Secretary of something, Pete Hegseth.
Whatever the fuck that asshole's calling himself now.
Yeah, officially the Secretary of Defense, nicknamed the Secretary of War, because our government is run by 12-year-old boys.
Correct.
Yeah. So there have been some major hits on critical things in Iran, including the leader being killed.
Yep.
Khomeini was killed. They've been striking the oil fields, which has just created a black air in Iran, which I'm sure is going to give people cancer in the next few decades. Over the next few decades, that's what I mean. Over, not in the next few. Yes, in the next, but also just over the next few decades, people are just going to get cancer out the wazoo, because, I mean, that can't be good to breathe in.
No, absolutely not.
What's it? The Strait of Hormuz is closed. Iran's attacking American military bases, installations all across the region, and shit's fucked, yo.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, shit's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. And I don't know. There's no end in sight. All the people in charge don't seem to have a plan. And when it comes to intelligence, their idea is,
No, forget about intelligence.
we clearly fucking have. Because pretty sure last year they said that Iran's nuclear capabilities were obliterated. And then this year they're like, well, they were trying to rebuild it, so we've got to bomb them again. We've got a regime change, but it's not a regime change war. We've got to liberate the people, but not a whole lot. Just enough so that we can get the oil, and everything's fucked.
I mean, shit, folks. It's a war for oil again.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it bloody is.
Yeah.
That's all it's ever been.
Yeah, that's all it'll ever be. Some American soldiers have already died. There's gonna be boots on the ground if they're not already there. I think they may already, in fact, be there. Trump said he would only accept Iran's complete and unconditional surrender, and then Carolyn Levitt redefined what unconditional surrender means. It doesn't.
Oh, cool, good,
Yeah.
great.
Good news. It doesn't mean surrendering unconditionally.
Does it not?
It apparently it does not, because they're of course running on alternative facts, as they have been for a long ass fucking time.
Naturally.
Yeah, so not great stuff happening over there. And they just picked a new leader of Iran, who I believe was the former leader's son, who was described as even more radical.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, at one point, Trump was saying that, oh, well, Israel was going to do something, so we had to do something first.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, it is now.
Yeah, it is now. No, obviously, but I just in general, for my own peace of mind, I think that's how that works.
Yeah. Oh, and did you hear they're floating bringing back the draft?
Awesome. Love that.
Yeah.
Great to be here.
Yeah. No. The president and Carolyn Levitt both basically didn't rule the draft off the table, if necessary. So, hey ho, let's go die for Iran. For Israel. So this is just utter garbage. Nobody wants this. There's no end in sight. They have no clear resolutions or declarations. They just have shifting goalposts and whatever falls out of the mouth of a demented old man.
Yeah, we've got, it's going to be over pretty soon. I'm pretty sure I saw Trump say that, we're almost done. War's almost over. We're almost good. And yet there's plenty of people saying, there's no end in sight for this.
Yeah, Pete Hegseth, on the other hand, is giving it the we're just getting started. Yeah, no, this is also a hard-on for him. He wants to bomb the fuck out of Iran.
It's true. He doesn't like people of different color than him, you see.
Yeah, he does that. And yeah, they want to bomb them around the world, and they hate Muslims. There's a book that they say was written by him, where he says Islam is not a religion of peace and cannot coexist with Western society. So they're just openly evil and want to genocide these fucking people.
Cool. I'm glad that's who's running our country.
Yeah. Also, gas is of course way up because the Strait of Hormuz is where 20% of the world's oil goes through. So that's great.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Love that.
The Iranian government has said that any Arab or European country that kicks all of the U.S. representatives and shit out of its country will immediately get access to the Strait of Hormuz.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you hear that there's a bunch of countries that are developing world-altering cures for diseases ever since the U.S. left the World Health Organization?
Yeah. Ever since we got out of there. It turns out we've just been holding the world back.
Who would have thought?
I don't know. A lot of fucking people.
I would have, yeah. No, I believe it.
Yeah, but nobody listened to the people who declared that there would be fucking war, so here we are. In good news, though, Kristi Noem got fired.
That's true. I did hear that Kristi Noem got fired. So, that's pretty funny at least. They laugh about that.
Yeah. That's nice. That's nice. She got replaced by Markwayne Mullen, who's meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
Yeah, sure.
In other news, that something that I just saw that I wanted to mention, RFK is trying the leader of Health and Human Services is trying to get LGBTQ protections taken away from foster care systems. So all good.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, honestly. Did you hear about some shit that went down in Kansas, apparently?
Where they took all the trans driver's license away.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's definitely not fascistic.
Which means you had a list.
Mm-hmm.
This whole fucking time, you had a list. And you were just keeping tabs on that. I don't know, man. Not to bring comics into this, but you realize this is what pissed off the mutants, right?
You realize that this is just like standard operating procedure for like fascist treatment of the most vulnerable in our society.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't think they give a rat's ass about that.
They
Fun
don't.
fact.
In fact, they enjoy it. So yeah, it's all bad here. Everything's awful. But hey, at least we got Reese's toothpaste and ranch milkshakes.
That's true. Oh, and hey, for everyone who wants a little bit more tacked on top of this, we got Indiana news, hot off the presses here. The God King Mike Braun has declared that child labor is A-OK in his book. In fact, we should have more of it. Yeah, hey, Mike Braun, God King Mike Braun, signed a bill into effect which states that businesses no longer have to report when they have any laborers under the age of 18.
Hell yeah, man. That just sounds like the government interfering with who I can and cannot exploit.
Yeah, so you don't have to report that shit anymore. And I will say, hey, shout out to the journalist behind this IndyStar article because you actually did do great work on this one. I'm going to give you Alexandria Burris. Shout out to you. I believe that's who wrote this. Great shout out to you because this article really goes into like the law as well as one of the proponents of it. Senator Linda Rogers is a proponent of eliminating it. And this article states, quote, Rogers, who owns a golf course that is registered to employ minors, added that Indiana would benefit from eliminating the requirement because they would hire more teen workers that they don't have to report.
Yeah, no, this is going to work out just fine. Fantastic.
I'm going to get so many underage kids on my golf course and I'm going to pay them nothing.
They're not going to understand how wage theft works. This will be just fine.
Finally, we got rid of all the Hispanic people, so now we can use children to do all our labor. It'll be just like the good old days. And by the good old days, I mean the bad old days.
Everything is awful. They're dragging us backwards. I'm not sure there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but I do hate to be all doom and gloom. But, I don't know, it feels very doomy right now. This is the war we're declared up.
It feels pretty doomy, but I'll always say this. I will always throw my hat into this ring. And I stand by this. I am a firm believer that in dark times like this, I think it is so important, once again, to look to your community, to have people in your corner, to build up, to not give in to despair. You want to know why? Because that's exactly what those jackasses want from you. They want you to give in. They want you to feel like it's hopeless so they can do whatever the fuck they want forever. You can't give in to that. You have to keep your chin up. It sucks because we've been taking hits off the chin for a while now, and it's starting to feel like, when are the fucking hits gonna stop? Believe me, I understand, but you gotta keep that chin up. You gotta really grit your teeth. You gotta knuckle down. It sucks. It's tough. No one likes it, but it is important. It's so fucking important, especially in times like this.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a good note to end on.
I think so. I think so. I do the best I can to, again, I don't want to sit here and try to lie to all of you and say like, oh, no, dude, don't worry about it. The world's fine. Everything's great. Because it's not. It sucks. But at the very least, do your best to face it bravely. Find a community of people that you love and work with them to get through it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well said, little brother. All right. Well, last week we ended with a quest from the list. This week we're going to end with a little D&D action. We had talked about maybe rolling the 20 side and see how that fared for us. But given the current climate, we decided, maybe not. So
No. Instead, so there exists something in D&D called the Wild Magic Table. This is used for another number of things. Wild Magic Barbarians have this. Wild Magic Sorcerers have this. Some certain items just kind of invoke the Wild Magic Table. This is a variant, a 5e variant rule that I have found on Wikipedia. It is a homebrew page. And I thought this one looked like a lot of fun. So this is not the baseline one because, hey, Wizards of the Coast, go fuck yourselves. But anyway, so I'm using a homebrewed one that somebody has on Wikipedia. And I'm going to be rolling R2. It's a D10 and is your percentile die. You roll that, and we're going to see what we get on the Wild Magic Surge table. And we'll kind of interpolate based on that.
All right. Wish us luck.
Here we go. Rolling away. And that is 37, which is... God damn it.
I don't like the sound of this.
You are vulnerable to Celestials for 1 hour. Such creatures get advantage when attacking you. So, brother, watch out for angels. They have advantage when attacking you.
Oh, so the beings of good have advantage when attacking me. It feels like that makes just me necessarily the enemy. I don't feel good about this. I will keep an eye out for priests and try not to fight them, I suppose.
Do your best. Godspeed, soldier.
Hell yeah. To you as well. Well, that's going to do it for my brother and I. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell the people of Iran that we are the only good entertainment coming out of the Great Satan.
Terribly true. Terribly true.
Till next time, don't forget to keep bringing the chaos, support the unions, and free Palestine.
Folks, in trying times like this, I am begging, pleading with you. For God's sakes, practice your media literacy. Be gay and do crimes.
Yeah. I am actually working on a character. I'm gonna try to play a little D&D with a buddy of mine. Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, all right. That's great. I have been wanting to get back into playing because I've been DMing for so long now that I'm like, man, fuck it. I miss playing.
Yeah. I just have not played in years. And last time I played, I had a good time. I was a tiefling rogue. This time I am going to be a Goliath barbarian.
Aw, dude, that's fucking awesome. I love that.
I've never been a barbarian before. Like, I was always like, I guess I should be like a bard or like some. I was like, nah, man. I just want to fight people. I just want to go in there and be like, I've got a giant axe and I want to kill people. Throw me at them.
Hell yeah, that's the fucking barbarian mentality. You kidding me? That's good shit.
Yeah, it was funny. Like, my buddy was trying to help me build my character. And he goes, "And what drives you?" I was like, "A good fight." Real simple. I'm trying to think of a funny name for him, but I haven't come up with anything yet.
Oh, sure. No, it takes a little bit of time, but once you get there, it's gonna be awesome. I'm telling you. Love me a good barbarian.
I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking I might actually just name him Herc, but Herk, but it's short for Herkel Nicholson.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. So again, I don't play much these days. I would love to, but I don't. Because I'm, locked in as forever DM, but I had an idea for a character. It is the race of people called Turtles, which is turtle people.
Turtle people, yeah.
And the whole thing is that he's a mushroom tortoise. He's got mushrooms all along his shell and shit.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. He is a Circle of Spores druid, and that's his whole steez.
Yeah, my buddy made a turtle character who was some sort of fighter, and he had nunchucks.
Was it a Ninja Turtle?
It was, in fact, a Ninja Turtle.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, that's so awesome.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I thought it was good. I was also reading up on, so the Goliaths are, of course, descended from giants, and I made my guy a cloud giant, so he's got the fast travel thing where you can just jump ahead 30 feet. I thought that was a neat one.
Rad as hell.
Yeah, which would allow me to be like, all right, I see this guy over there. He doesn't see me, so I'm just going to zoom over to him real quick and snatch him up. That was my thought in, like, getting it. But while I was, like, reading about cloud giants and how they fare and whatnot, there's a whole thing where they wear masks and whatnot. So I was like, oh, my guy went and killed some cloud giants and stole their masks and made a smaller mask for himself, and he wears it when he's going out killing.
So I'm getting, it's like a real Leatherface kind of vibe here.
Well, it's not. It's made from like a golden mask. He took their mask, a golden mask, and he forged his own mask from it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not wearing their flesh. He's wearing. It would have been like the size of a full giant, so somebody who's like 30 feet tall or whatever. But he like broke a piece of it and made it into his mask, and took the other pieces and made them into his axe.
I like it. That's rad as hell.
I thought so too. Old Herkel Durkelson.
Fuck, I could talk about D&D forever, but we have other things to get to.
Yeah, I'm probably going to cut out that part where I talked about my character. I don't think that's necessary for the show.
No, you can cut that. You can cut all that out. That's fine. You know what? Just splice this in.